All right, on to our weekly feature, Smart Farm. And Boran cattle continue to be a preferred breed for both commercial ranches and smallholder farmers in Kenya, thanks to their adaptability and profitability. In Laikipia County, at the Ol Pejeta Conservancy, these animals are raised in a truly unique setting alongside some of Africa's most iconic wildlife. Our very own Dennis Satieno will post more on this week's Smart Farm.
In Laikipia County, where open savanna meets the backdrop of snow-capped Mount Kenya, lies Ol Pejeta Conservancy. Here, endangered animals like black rhinos, white rhinos, elephants and lions roam freely alongside what is now the world's largest pure Boran cattle herd in a bold experiment showing that agriculture and conservation can thrive side by side.
Ol Pejeta started in the 1930s as a cattle ranch, all for beef production that was going to the EU, which after continued as a cattle ranch with different ownership and slowly changed into a tourism facility to save the biodiversity and the wildlife together with the livestock.
On its 11,000 acres of arable land, the Conservancy also grows crops like wheat, barley and canola. But the pride of Ol Pejeta remains the Boran cattle, a breed known across the world for its meat quality and resilience.
The Boran breed, in terms of quality, is currently sitting probably on the top 20 of beef breeds in terms of quality, tenderness, taste, which is all slowly disappearing in most breeds.
Every calf born here is microchipped for traceability. It takes about 3 years for a steer to grow to slaughter weight, about 450 kilos, contributing to the 250 tons of beef produced annually.
We have invested in fodder. We are now trying to be the hub for Laikipia, to be the finishing area for Laikipia to have beef production. To produce any beef here, it's about 30% of our revenues go to vaccinations and husbandry.
The Boran is today the most hardy cattle breed in the continent, producing high-quality beef with low-quality forage. And that makes it a perfect candidate for the Ol Pejeta habitat. With a team of 156 workers, including skilled herders, the operation runs like clockwork. Cattle are dipped daily to guard against disease, and mobile bombers are used to restore degraded pastures, all while embracing modern technology.
So we have a very good monitoring program. Every herder has a satellite tracking collar, so we can see how they're grazing, how they move on the conservancy, and hence over the last 20 years we see the highest wildlife numbers as well. So areas that were not growing good grass, we would move the bombers in and hold them back. Then we've got our predator-free zones. We feel for the last 6 months of the animal's life it should stay stress-free, and hence we are using these zones to keep our endangered species of wildlife plus use them for grazing to finish our cattle.
Though challenges like predation and disease persist, the integrated model is holding strong.
It's been quite a difficult period if you look at from 1930 or 1950s to now, where both systems integrate. We have the tourism that pays off for whatever we lose. We lose about 1.5% to predation, to lions and hyenas, and another 3% to disease or other issues because of this system.
Ng'ombe sio kuchunga inakulanga mpeke yao. Sasa sisi ni kuangalia kama hakuna mgonjwa, kama hakuna ile yenye imekuliwa na fisi ama shimba, tunang'ang'ana na mashimba kufunguza na kutoa.
Kuna simba na tuwe tunang'ang'ana naye. Iwe ng'ombe atuondokei, tuko karibu na hawa. Kwa ajili ukiondokea kidogo, simba tayari imekula. Lakini sasa kama sisi tukiona simba, tunawafugusa. Hivyo na hata ya masimba imetuzoea sana. Sasa wakiona sisi wanatoroka.
Despite the potential, the Conservancy can only meet 40% of the demand for beef here, meaning that the space is still wide open for more farmers to join the fray. Dennis Otieno for Smart Farm at the Ol Pejeta Conservancy, Laikipia County.